Today, I wanted to give you a reminder of how to bring yourself back to the moment. Um, it's kind of a little soul retrieval, um, but I really it's something that I just do on my own, that I just started doing when I am too scattered to make a decision or a choice, or when I'm just feeling too scattered. Sometimes when we aren't actually present, and when we're so scattered in our thoughts and overwhelmed and just out there everywhere, it's really beneficial to be able to pull yourself back to here right now, just so that because really we are creating how we feel. And so I notice that when I feel scattered, or when I feel overwhelmed or confused, I create more of that. And so I want to be able to, usually when I can bring myself back to the present moment, to right now, everything is perfect, and then I can feel what I truly want and make choices from there. So anyway, what I do is I always put my hands on my heart. Either I put both of them on my heart, or I'll put one on my heart and one on my third eye. Even sometimes I'll put one on my heart and one on my solar plexus. And then for a moment, I think about all the things that are overwhelming me, all the things that I have to do on my list or whatever. And, I have this to do. This person wants this. I need to look at this bill, or I need to go pick up groceries, or whatever it may be. Like, just when I'm feeling overwhelmed, I'll think about those specific things. And because when we're doing that to ourselves, we're sending little pieces of our self out to those things, and creating scenarios, or how you think it's going to be your turnout. Or so I will go to that, spend a moment. Okay, so one of the things that isn't my highest excitement right now, but one of the things that's overwhelming me is say that I really need to go grocery shopping or whatever. So I will sit with that for a moment and imagine me doing that task, and then I will call her home. I will call me home, that part of my soul home. And sometimes it takes a moment. I will not judge myself, not be harsh about myself, not make it wrong. I will just thank you for sharing, and thank you for wanting to get this done for us. And right now, can you come sit with me and bring that part of my soul back to my heart? And I will. There's a squirrel across the street from me. Cute. A little squirrel jumping around. Um, that's funny. It made me think of my mind being a squirrel sometimes and running off. Yes, but so if you bring I will call that part of my soul back home and let it sit with me, and then I will go to the next, whatever it is. I have to, usually when I'm in overwhelm, I'm feeling like I have to do whatever. And it's hard to get to your highest excitement from that when you're overwhelmed with have tos. So I will go to the next have to, and laundry, say it's laundry, and I will go to that version of me that's doing laundry, and I will do the same process and ask her to come home with me to where I am right now. And then once I've pulled all those pieces in, or even if it's something that that I've worried about, or even if it's something positive and something preferred, I will pull that back to me too. And I will just ask all of the pieces of my soul that I've spread out thin to just come home to me for a moment. Those things will still be there if you prefer. I will call all of the pieces home to me, and I will breathe. I usually just focus on my breath, and then I will hold all those pieces of me and love them and thank them, and then ask if they will come with me and be present with me in this moment. And I will just sit and I will focus on all these pieces of my soul coming home, and I'll breathe into it and grow it and feel the warmth of me. And it transforms something, because then all of a sudden, and it takes a little practice sometimes. Sometimes I can get there a lot quicker than others. And the more you do it, the easier it gets to do also. Those pieces of yourself start trusting you when they know you're listening to them and not making them wrong. And once you're in that state, when you have your whole soul home, then say, what is my highest excitement right now, in this moment? What do I choose to feel right now in this moment? And feel it, and feel the thing that sparks you, that excites you the most, and start there. And it's magic, because watch what, even some of those things that were overwhelming you before, sometimes you'll find excitement for those when you can be present with them. Sometimes that will be your highest excitement. Oh, I really want to create a meal for me and my son right now, like that would be my highest excitement in a lot of times. And it transforms certain things into being not overwhelming, but to be what's in your highest excitement. I invite you to, instead of having have to things, follow what your highest excitement is in every moment. Follow what your joy is, what your heart is. Usually when you're in that space, or usually when I'm in that space, a lot of times creation and giving back and wanting to give to others, creating a video, talking to a friend, usually that's what excites me the most. And so yeah, I encourage you to try it. Try this. It helps me when I'm feeling so scattered or overwhelmed. And it's amazing how things get done anyways when you'll watch how people will come in to help you, or your highest excitement will be one of those things that was stressing you out before, and now it's not. Now it's become something that you're excited about, or they get done in some other way, or you're less worried because you're living from a place of presence and honor with yourself, and you're following your highest excitement first. And when you're making those choices, when you're making choices from that space instead of overwhelm, it's magic. When you're creating your life from a space of presence with yourself, that's creating heaven on earth. And don't attach yourself to the outcome. Let go of the outcome and just be present and watch at the miracles. I promise. It's just, we really do create our own worlds. We really do, by our thoughts and our feelings. And I used to think it was just something people said. I am living in heaven on earth right now. I am proof of it. So I hope this little reminder helps, and I would love to hear what you think about it. If you want to put in a comment or like, subscribe, I would love that. Let's have more conversations. Have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Namaste.